Hello, my dear water signs. Happy Scorpio season. Happy November. All right, we're going to take a look at the energy, see what's going on. We are going to go by the individual signs. We're going to start with Scorpio because it is their birthday month. So let's get on in it and see what can you expect in November. Alright, so I'm doing a nice little general spread. Something like a Celtic cross, something like that, not exactly. But anyway, the middle card is the Lovers. So this is your energy as you go out the month. Um, harmony, harmony, and compassion, and doing things smoothly, right? So you're in this energy of you want things to go as smooth as possible. You are being very, the word escapes my mind, but you are being companionable. You are willing to let things slide. When it comes to conflict, normally you guys are very straightforward with it, right? You don't, if it's conflict, you don't mind about it. You don't care about a conflict. But in this instance, this month, you're very you don't like the conflict. You're doing everything in your power to not let this happen, not make it happen, which is a good thing to an extent because you're going on the softer side. You still have your boundaries. You're still enforcing your boundaries. You're just doing it in a softer manner, right? So that's your energy. We have what's your influence is the Magician card. So, ain't it so nice, the little jaguar, little cheetah? All right. The magician takes nothing and they make wonders out of it. You take dust and you make brick. You take brick and then you make a building, right? You take these elements that you have, the cup, the wand, the sword, the pentacle, and you build things out of it. So you are being harmonious because the energy is right for you. Things are going your way. You have a manifestation that you want to bring about. So this month is a really good month for that. Why you're in your element. It's literally November. It's Scorpio season. You are in your element. So whatever manifestation it has, whatever goal you have, this is the time to make that dream a reality, to get started on it. You're going to notice that things are aligning for you, that things are coming easier to you. So take advantage of that energy. It is heightened for you. We are in a full moon period. Just got over the full moon. So Taurus, luxury, Venus. So grounding, making sure that your money is together, making sure your resources are together, making sure that you feel luxury. So if it's something that makes you feel luxurious, it makes you feel secure, you need to be going for it. Get on it. All right. So we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is my little break card. It's a card of rest. It's also a card of unseen justice. So things that you know that something is happening. You know that you've been waiting on it. You know that you've been putting the work for it. You don't know what it's going to look like yet. And that is okay because it's not for you to see just yet. You don't know. You're not supposed to know what it looks like. You're not supposed to. But you know that it's coming and you know that you're going to be secure. You know you're going to be happy. You know that it's what you need and universe will show out for you. So when it does come to fruition, it's going to feel like, oh man, this is better than I thought. So keep going and know that you may not see it right now. You don't know what the end result is going to look like. You may not be seeing it all in the moment, but that's okay. Just keep going. Just keep going. All right. Let me. I wonder if I can. It's alright. Alright, I tried to fix some things, but hopefully the sound isn't too crazy. Um, alright, at the bottom of it is, at the bottom of your reading your root is the death card. This is an interesting thing to see because it is Scorpio. Of course, Scorpio is about death, transformation, all that good things. So the Magician of the Death card being here is kind of cool for me because it's saying that you are going through transformation. So at the end of November, you'll be in a different position, right? Because you didn't get started. You're going to be looking, you're going to be further along, and it's going to be a noticeable change. Hi, friend. Okay, how you doing? I hope your day is going well, friend. So then when we come over, we have the Mother of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. The Mother of Pentacles is the Queen of Coins, or the Queen of Pentacles, or whatever have you. I love this card because she is a reminder that you work hard for your money. You work hard. You need to play harder. Enjoy your resources. There is a reason why you have your resources, right? You work to make money. You work so that you can maintain your lifestyle. You need to be actively maintaining your lifestyle. You need to live. What is life without living? Thank you, friend. What is life without living? So, you have money. Enjoy your money. You've created a lifestyle for you. You created a good environment, a happy environment. Enjoy your environment. Okay. Hi. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining us. All right, my Scorpios. It is your birth month. It is your season. So I'm going to do another reading for you. Let's do a look at, we're coming off of a full moon. We're in the full moon period. So let's see, how can you realize a dream? What is the steps that you can take to realize your inner world, right? It's Taurus full moon. It's about luxury. It's about grounding those things within. It's about feeling good. Why? Because Taurus is ruled by Venus, and the moon is our emotion, is our internal world. So, ooh, okay. Mother of Wands, the Lovers, and the Death card. Ooh. There is a transformation that they want you to make. There is a change in mindset that they want you to have. And because it's a change in mindset, is what you're going to do differently. The Mother of Wands is here. She is someone who acts, who uses her emotions, and she acts on her passions. She makes things happen. She protects. So you can see the snake has eggs around the little thingy. Okay, friend. And she's around her eggs. This is your passion. These are the things that makes you happy. You are protecting it. So making a decision to protect yourself, protect your resources, protect your energy, protect your dream, your vision. Other people may not see it. They may not understand it. They don't get it. That's okay. They're not you. They cannot make it come to fruition. Are you going to let spirit down? Are you going to let your team down? Are you going to let your grandmother down? Are you going to let your aunt down? Are you going to let your goddess, your god, your deity down? Or are you going to take it and go forward and run with it? You got Father of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and then the Eight of Cups. Ooh. This is not related to here. It probably could be, but this feels like a little love message here. So we got Father of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. He's my favorite. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love him as a king. I love him. I do. There is a connection that's coming in, and this connection actually helps you to understand what it's like to be loved healthily, what a healthy love is. This person comes in to show you what it's like to be loved correctly, the experience that you need to have, the experience that you want to have. This is why this person is in your life. They're going to make you feel good. They're going to show you different things. It's a great commitment. Now, being the king, the king of Pentacles, he is often older or wise. He carries himself very maturely. He is well off. This does not have to be a man. It can be a lady. But the energy is more masculine and more earthy. So they're very good nurturers. So they could be a planned parent or have pets. Be a very good pet parent. All right. So my Scorpios, I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, I did not do my disclaimer. You may not necessarily be a sun, moon, or Leo. You may not be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, sun, moon, or Venus, or sun sign, but you may be a Venus sign, or a rising, or a moon. I still recommend that you watch it anyway. All right. We're going to go on to our sweet Pisces. All right. You have the Star card, the Father of Cups, and let's see what else this one pops out. Ooh, the Eight of Wands. Okay. So, you, my dear ones, are having an awakening of sorts. The Star card is associated with Aquarius, and Aquarius are the revolutionaries, they are the inspirers, they have inspiration, and they think outside the box, right? They are not the conventional way. So there is a person that is going to activate this energy for you. They're going to activate a path for you. It does not have to be romantic when this person comes in. And honestly, it's not going to be like someone, for majority of y'all, it's not going to be someone walking up to you and say, here's the opportunity. Some of y'all, it is like a door being unlocked because y'all work with this person and you work in the industry. But a lot of the others, other people, it's more like someone mentions something and that sends you down the rabbit hole of researching. And because you research, you come up with the plan, the path. You see how you can make this thing happen. Because your interest is sparked. And because your interest is sparked, you are going to follow it down. And it's going to open up some things for you. It's going to open up your mind, right? Because how do you know that an experience exists until you're able to experience it, right? How do you know what something feels like unless you have it? You know, it becomes a part of your awareness. So this month, people are going to be opening your awareness to things, and it's going to send you down a path of stuff happening pretty fast. You're like, okay, let me try it. And you realize that you're good at it. So you're like, well, let me do this. Let me do it like this way. So, for example, you may see someone with a bracelet, and they're like, oh, yeah, I made this myself. You're like, oh, okay, well, let me see if I can make that. I think I could. I like jewelry. I have some things. And then you go and you start making a bracelet, and you realize, oh, it's nice. Okay, I can do this. So then, we all need a side hustle out here. So then you make more bracelets, and then you go sell those bracelets, and that's a little stream of income. And then you say, well, maybe I should try a necklace. Maybe I should try making necklaces. Okay, cool. Maybe I should try doing this. Maybe I could do keychains. Maybe I could do charms. Before you know it, you have a whole stall worth of things. And it's stress relieving. It's therapeutic for you. So your mental health is increasing. You're able to work on your fine motor skills. You got a little money coming, and you get a chance to be out and about. So one fleeting mention, a suggestion, a mentioning, someone being in your presence opens you up and opens your path to something that's going to benefit you. It's going to happen fast because the eight of Wands is there, which is like lightning strike. It just all comes in. A lot of backlogged energy being released. The Mother of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. She is someone who is very decisive. She is very no nonsense. So use your And at the top is the Mother of Wands. So she she has passion. She uses her passions and her energy and her emotions to plot her decisions. So if she is tired of something, she does not want to be somewhere, she's going to make things happen so that she does not have to be there. Right? She's going to put things in alignment. You don't want to be at a job? This looks like putting in application somewhere else. This looks like going back to school so that you can get your education, so that you can have a certificate and you can move jobs securely. So, using your emotions to further yourself. The Mother of Wands and the Mother of Swords being on the top and the bottom of this is a reminder that you have the know-how, you have the strategy. They want you to use your strategy. Be strategic about how you're going to make your move, right? Let your head and your heart agree. When your head and your heart agree that you need a move, that you need to move, then you can put a plan in place. You start putting it in place, you start working that plan. I love that. All right, my Pisces, you'll be exposed to things, and you have a chance to actually follow through it and work on it. All right. I feel like that was actually very quick. But we are going to our dear Cancers. Sweet Cancers. What can my Cancers expect for the month of November? Okay, one more. And then from the top. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, okay. Cancer, give me your hand. I'm going to hold it when I tell you this. You're doing a good job, sweetie. Right? You're doing a great job, okay? You have to remember that you have everything that you need. You have everything in your power. You have the know-how. You have the resources. You have what you need to get started on this and get back in balance. There is a need for stability. And the stability does not have to be a physical housing stability. Though for some of y'all, you do want to be in your own spot. That is possible and it will happen. Right? It will happen. You have the means for it. But the Father of Swords is up top, which is our influence, and the Ace of Swords is on the bottom, which is our root. The Ace of Swords talks about changing a mindset, being open and exposed to new things. There is a change in how you see things, what you're open to, how you're thinking. You need a new strategy. You need a approach. You need a budget. You need a budget. You need a budget. You need a plan. What does it look like? How much does it cost to move? How much does it cost to get this? What all needs to be done? Lay out your plan. That way you can work it. That's going to get you into there because you have the Daughter of Pentacles on one side, which is basically the page. So dipping your toe into it, starting it. You're not in a place where you can act on it just yet, but you do need to be doing your research. Where are you going to live? What's the cost of living there? Can you get a job there? What is the industry that you have to work in? Do you need to? Will you have enough? Figure out the logistics before you start moving. Because the time to move will be soon. The time to move is going to come up pretty fast. You need to be prepared. So when the time comes along, you can go. The Two of Pentacles, getting back in balance. So things are coming back into there slowly. So your funds has been kind of low. You can expect your funds are going to shore up. They're going to be shore up. They're going to get better, right? Which again, budgeting. Budgeting is very important because you're going to need to have the money in a pot, because if you're not watching it, you're going to have more come in. You're going to look out. You're going to look up. And you're not going to see anything. You know? You're going to look up and you're not going to see anything. And that's not fun. That's not fun at all. you know. So, make your plan. Do your research. Get your logistics. And you got this. Remember, you have everything that you need. You can do it. You can make it work. Even if it does not feel like it in a moment, even if there's a time when you're riding high and you're like, you know what, I got this. And then there's other times you're like, not so much, but you are amazing and you can do this. And they are not giving you this time, just this lull, just to make you feel like you're not worthy and that you don't have it. Use this time to build up and get ready so that when it's time to go up out of here, you can do. Right. Okay, my dear water signs, I hope that this was great. I hope that you enjoyed this and this resonated. Please let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and share all that good stuff. Let me know what happens. Let me know if you're feeling that. All right. Where am I from? Where do I sound? What I sound like? Where I sound like I'm from? Where you think I'm from? Like, people ask that. I'm like, what? Where it sound like? Because I get so different things. Like, some people be like, oh, you sound like you're from, for some reason somebody told me New Orleans. And I'm like, that's an interesting saying because I don't think I sound like I'm from New Orleans. I'm not from New Orleans. But some people get it right on the first try. But I want to know, where do you think I'm from? Where do I sound like I'm from? All right, y'all. I'm going to do fire next, fire signs next. So again, you don't have to be a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Sun to watch it. And you don't even gotta be a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Just watch it. The message might resonate, or you might have somebody you want to show it to. Or you might have somebody you might want to, do it. People in general. But to answer your question, I would like to know where you think I'm from. All right. I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate y'all for being with me. Doses.